Dear Sbox, thank you for your projector mount, BM18S. The only trouble I'm having with this is that you have put a number of parts that are very hard to assemble from an assembler or a user point of view. So for example, we have this bracket which supposedly goes here, and you have plastic parts which should be on this side and metal part threaded on this side. Now bear in mind that you have to hold this on both sides simultaneously, because if you only do one side, and then you'll have trouble getting to the other one because there is a metal part that is bent. And now in their projector mount, they only give you a handful of hexagon screws, which are very short and very hard to, get into. Never mind fitting those properly, because there is still some wobbling, and having those plastic parts is also having, issues. So you gotta have two parts being held on both sides, and then you also have to somehow get the threaded bolts into. So my suggestion is to just use a threaded bolt, full size. I think it's number 6, and the nylock at the end. I would still keep the plastic part because this bracket's supposed to swivel depending on the projector angle. That would make user experience who are putting these projectors way better, because I just have to get one bolt through by holding only the plastic parts, as opposed to having this bracket, get it into, hold it, and the plastic, and on both sides simultaneously, and somehow I also have to, screw them onto. So this is how it looks with Phillips threaded bolts and nylocks. And if this was due to saving materials, then let's count. If we have in a set, we have 4 of these going into, and metal plates. I think if we compare the amount of metal that was being used against the solution with the threaded bolt, then that will be probably on par. So this is how it looks assembled, and I would also transfer this idea that you see now to these bottom bracket bolts, because with time I have seen sorry, let me just focus. With time I have seen the thread on this bracket, since it's very thin, I've seen the thread go away. I mean, it was flush and the bolt was just, basically the only thing holding it. So I had to take another nut and to thread it over the bolt, because otherwise it would just fall. So I would apply also this solution that you see here on top to this case, because again, this thread will eventually go away if it's mounted and dismounted, or being used for quite a number of years. And I think having a full bolt going through the bracket and nylock is a better solution than these short ones. As an afterword, I should say thanks for the angled cutout that you have up here that allows to fasten the projectors on vertical ribs, and previous modifications did not have this. They were just straight, and this one now allows you to hang on to vertical ribs or other parts.